Let's get to it.
Okay, YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny. Alright guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the fall expansion and what it's going to be, or what I think it's going to be. I'm going to put speculation in the title so you guys don't eat me alive, but I've got enough of the puzzle pieces together, well, I'm putting them together, that I think we're going to Europa. Now, I did put my foot in my mouth because for the longest time, I thought it was going to be a Cabal expansion, Cabal raid, because of the simple fact that the Dune Marchers and also the Thagamizers, the Cabal-themed exotics, were in the Armory, and it just screams, hey, Cabal raid, right? No. Go to the Armory right now and look them up. Now they're not there anymore. They're classified. So we already know from various sources that Europa, which is one of the moons of Jupiter, okay, I believe was cut from the original game. There's numerous, Kotaku did a bunch of articles on it. A lot of stuff did get cut from the original game, including the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought was supposed to be like, I think, the third act. We were supposed to rescue Rasputin from the Dreadnought at one point. However, let's backtrack a little bit. So let's set the way back calendar for E3 2015, last year, okay? Bungie unveils the Taken King. I was there for a capture event where we were able to capture the new subclasses. Then, in September, they unleashed the Taken King. I was able to go out to Bungie in August, I think it was August, or maybe early September, I forget, it's been a long time, and able to capture some new story missions and more PvE stuff for the Taken King. When I went to E3, it was all PvE, but it really was just to see the new subclasses. So, when the Taken King came out, alright, you got it for $40, and we got a full new destination. Now, in my humble opinion, the community would lose their mind if we don't get a new destination with a paid expansion. Now, as much as I was speculating this whole time, it's going to be Mars, it's going to be a Cabal raid, we're going to see the Emperor. Nah, the community would lose their mind if we didn't get a new destination. If it was just they opened up Mars a little more or revamped Mars to give us a raid, to give us new stories. No, it's got to be a new destination. And all of that is pointing towards Europa and Jupiter. It's the only place we haven't seen just yet. They totally could do what they did with the Taken King where, okay, so it's technically a new planet, Saturn, okay, but it's not. We're going to the rings of Saturn. We're going to the Dreadnought. I think we're going to be going to Jupiter, but it's not going to be Jupiter. It's going to take place on Europa. Now, that's me putting the pieces together just from a business perspective and also just the fact that, well, there's no way we're going to Mars, okay? There's no way we're getting a Cabal raid. I don't think so, especially the fact that those exotics were taken out of the Armory. I'm going to link Bife's video. Bife did a video a little while back with actually more reasons why it's probably going to be Europa. And you know Bife, my man Bife, he is the lore master, okay? He's my co-host on Guardian Radio, and when it comes to lore, he's the guru, okay? And in that video, he does discuss some things in the Grimoire cards for the Exo Stranger, which kind of points towards Europa. Now, I'm also still thinking that it's going to be in September. Now, I know that whole thing came out and made it to Reddit where it was leaked that in Latin or something that it was going to take place on September 20th or something. I think they're going to do just what they did last year. It's going to come in September because that's the perfect time for them to release something like this, okay? It's practically a new game, or at least in my opinion, $40 worth of a new game, okay? And it doesn't compete with all the new titles, AAA titles, that's going to come out in November. Remember, Call of Booty comes out. I think there's a new Star Wars Battlefront that's even coming out already. I don't know. I don't really follow Star Wars Battlefront as much as I used to, but September is the perfect time for Bungie to release these types of things because it doesn't compete with other games. Now, I'm also hoping that this summer, while we're waiting for this expansion, we do get SRL back, okay? I don't know why I keep bringing that up. I loved SRL. You know, let me know in the comment section. I got mixed reviews from you folks out there. Some of you hated it, some of you loved it. Listen, I never liked racing games, never played car game, whatever, racing games in my life, and I fell in love with Sparrow Racing. I hope we get it back this summer while we're waiting for next said expansion. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm calling it right now. If I'm wrong, you guys call me Mesa, but all signs point towards we're going to get a new destination, and the only logical destination is going to be Europa. Okay, we've already seen the concept art. It's been cut. We know it's been cut out of the game, or at least according to Kotaku, but then again, you can't really rely on Kotaku for anything. But then again, they are Destiny fans for the most part. I believe they are. So I think E3, we're going to see something there, okay? If you didn't know, Activision is not having a full booth this year, okay? When I was there last year for E3 2015, they had an enormous booth that was basically half Destiny for Taken King and half Black Ops 3. This time, they're not having their own booth. That's public knowledge, okay? They're going to be part of the Sony booth. So I'm expecting probably just a smaller showcase from Bungie. I'm kind of surprised because with Infinite Warfare and the remaster of Modern Warfare, I would figure Activision would have their own booth, but I guess not. So anyway, I'm babbling through this, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm calling it right here. I bet we're going to Europa. If I'm wrong, come back and just spam the comment section with Mesa Fail. That's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube. And that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.